Hey everyone, you're watching Big Drone Flyer 77 RC. When we return, I have the 1/10 scale. This is the Ford Fiesta RallyCross from Horizon Hobby. But first, let's get to that intro. Hey, welcome back guys, Donnie here. Thanks for joining me today in this edition of Big Drone Flyer 77 RC. Hey, today I have this is the Ford Fiesta RallyCross 1/10 scale, brushless. This is from Horizon Hobby. This actually came out about 5 years ago, I believe already. But I got such a great deal on this. I believe I got it from I think it was like Let Go or Offer Up, one of those places, and I got it for only like a little over $100. And you can see the original price then was what, $349.99. So got a heck of a deal. The guy only drove it twice. You guys will see here in a second when I show you the car, but it's got everything that it came with in the box here. As you can see here, a little shaky here because I'm holding my camera, but this one has AVC, Active Vehicle Control, which is a built-in gyro to help those who are new driving have a little more control so they don't overcorrect. So, you know, it's got the Spectrum in there, which that controller works really well, you guys. It gets plenty of range for what I need. It's got waterproof electronics. It's got the brushless motor, which this one here is looks like a 3300 kV 4-pole. What's it say? 4-pole brushless power system. Supposedly you can go over 55 miles an hour, but I believe you'd probably have to change the pinion and stuff. But it does have metal differential in there, so it is all-wheel drive, so that makes it really nice. And you can run this on 2 or 3S battery, which I'll be running a 3S battery. But this edition I liked because it was the RockStar edition, and during that time RockStar got together with Horizon Hobby, and then he went ahead and did the decals on there, and they worked with them on that one to get this car on the market. But let's go ahead and take a look at the car and see what it came with. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if we can get a look at this car. It's pretty big, so kind of got a weird camera angle right now because it's hard for me to get this whole car in here because it's so big and I don't have a good enough table area. So anyways, I went ahead and pulled the clips off of there, which I like these little clips on here, little pull tabs, so that way you can pop them off of there. Did get everything in the package, so the only thing that I needed to get was a battery, which I did already. I went and got a 3S, and I went and got an adapter, which I'll show you here in just a second. We popped this cover off here. Hopefully you guys could see this guy. Set that off to the side. But anyways, the battery I went with the Power Hobby. What I did is I ended up getting a connector here. So this thing actually has one of those, this is that EC3 connector. I didn't have any batteries with that, so what I did is I bought some connectors right here to change it to Dean's connector. That way I have 2S's and some other 3S batteries that I can swap out. So that's what I did here. I'm running the Power Hobby. This one's 3S and it's 50C, 5200. So should get some quite a bit of runtime out of this, and it gives it quite a bit of a punch, you know, even though it's only 50C, but it does work really well with this car. As you can see, this thing's basically brand new, you guys. He only ran it twice. It's just absolutely clean. The only thing I need to do is I'm going to take this steering horn off. I'm going to recalibrate this servo because right now I have it turned quite a bit to the left to get it to go straight, so that means this isn't positioned right. So I'll fix that. But it's got a nice setup on this. They did a good job 5 years ago. It's just hard to believe this is 5 years old already. Good suspension, oil-filled shocks. Everything is plastic on here, guys, except for the gearing is metal. But you do have a lot of plastic parts, but it does look really nice. I mean, it looks pretty heavy duty, you guys, so not a bad car at all. I like it. So you know, it's got the plastic chassis, which is fine. I'm not going to be jumping this thing, so I shouldn't have to, you know, worry about breaking the chassis. I'm just going to kind of just run it on the street, drift it. You know, it's going to be a good little drifter because of the way the tires are set up, so it should drift pretty good. We'll take it outside to see how well it runs, you guys. I will do a speed run later in another video. I'm going to switch it over to 2S to see how it runs, and then I'll switch it back to 3S to see how, you know, how well it runs, and see how many miles per hour I can get out of it. But you got the front and rear bumpers. This one's just foam bumper on here because the body's going to cover this whole thing, so if you do smash into something, you're going to have a chance of cracking the body. But should be fine though, you guys, because as long as you're just in an open area, you should be totally fine. This fan works really well. I can't believe how much power this little fan has to keep that ESC cool. So, but it's got that 3300 kV motor in there from Horizon Hobby, so it should give it some pretty good power. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. I'm not going to go into big time detail. If I can find some specs, I'll leave it in the descriptions, guys. And if I do find any, which I don't believe they sell them anymore, but if I happen to see any, I'll try to leave some links down there, so that way you can be able to buy one. But you're gonna probably have to end up searching around on eBay or one of these buying sites like I did. I just couldn't believe the deal I got for this. It was definitely a steal, you guys. It's a really good car. I like it. So, all right, let me put this thing back together, and then I'm gonna go take it outside and we'll see how it runs. Just gonna do an initial test just to see how well it does outside, guys. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, I'm out here with the little Ford Fiesta, Horizon Hobby. I'm gonna go take this thing for a first run. See how this thing does. It's got the 3S battery in there, like I was showing you in the unboxing, but I will do a speed test later on with 2S and 3S. But right now I just want to see how this thing runs. Getting this thing for dirt cheap was just unbelievable how good a shape this thing's in for being 5 years old. Sounds like a jet firing up. It's a big car. Oh yeah, okay, steering's opposite, so I'm gonna have to switch that real quick here. Steering, flip that over here. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, let me do the steering trim here. There's throttle trim. Okay, stop there. Steering, I'm gonna have to go to the left a little. There we go. Wow, this is a cool car, man. Oh, it drifts too. Nice. Oh, this is a nice car. Drifts pretty good too. Braking's not too bad. All right, just doing some adjustments here. I'm gonna have to go to the left a little more. May have to take off that steering arm and readjust the servo, because I got the trim turned pretty far over, you guys, so may have to do that. But yeah, it runs pretty good. It's pretty fast too on 3S. Seems like it handles pretty good. Oh yeah, it gets it good. Brakes work pretty good. It's just the tires were skidding. Oh yeah. I gotta watch those bumps, the bottoms out, so definitely for the street or soft dirt. But man, this thing is nice, you guys. I can't believe how cheap I got it, and it was, the guy only ran it like twice. It's just so clean. It's just like brand new. He said it was pretty much new when I bought it. He just stored it ever since. I just had to get a new battery for it, and that was it. Woo! Man. Oh yeah. Burn them tires. Yeah, not bad, you guys. That is a nice little car. I tell you, that fan's working really good. It's fun, you guys. If you can get your hands on one of these, it's definitely worth having. A really fun rally car, and you could drift with it pretty good too. This thing's awesome, you guys. Yeah, I'll definitely make another video. We'll do some speed runs on 2 and 3S and see what it does. But I just want to do initial tests right now. It's supposed to start raining pretty soon here. So I just wanted to show you how well it runs. This thing, for 5 years old, it was basically new. So I definitely lucked out on finding this one. They're awesome. That's all I gotta say. I didn't realize this was gonna be this fun. I'm glad I got it. I don't have to change the radio. I know a lot of people don't like the Spectrum, but this one's, it's giving me plenty of, I got plenty of range that I need. Woo! Hit the back of that. Hopefully I didn't crack the body. Tires need to be a little more grippier, but it does all right. Doesn't do too bad. Alright guys, hey, this thing's an awesome little car. I am so glad I got it for such a great deal. I think it was on Let Go or something like that, and just got a killer deal on it. For being 5 years old, this thing is solid. I mean, it's brand new. The guy ran it like, I think he said twice, so it's basically brand new. Shut the car off already because the ESC fan is super loud, so you know it's cooling really well. Nothing feels warm in here. I only ran it for about 5 minutes or so, but it's nice and cool. So I just wanted to take it for a quick run. Look forward to doing some speed runs. I'm going to put a 2S and then I'll do a 3S battery in there and see how well it does and what the speed is on that. But guys, be safe out there. I noticed they're barricading a lot of our stores and preparing for any riots that may come up. So please guys, stay indoors, you know, be safe. And not only that, you know, be safe because of the virus still going on. So I appreciate you guys watching. God bless you all. Cheers and happy driving. Woo! Man. Oh yeah. Burn them tires. Yeah, not bad, you guys.